Welcome to Kooy Games.
Hello, and today on this episode of Kooy Games Unboxing, today we're going to be talking about the Obboto review, which you've had a lot of experience with.
Yes, I have.
Deborah.
I have. So we opened it up.
Yes, we did.
Not too long ago, late last week, and we'll be talking about just in general how it works, the setup process, its potential popularity going forward, the whole pre-order process, and then we'll give some overall thoughts at the end. How's that sound?
Yeah, sounds pretty good to me. So when I first saw the package, I thought to myself, oh, this is one of my other Kickstarter pre-orders that I ordered. I thought it was my other things that I purchased, and no, it was the Obboto, which I was imagining to get last because the order process was so long and drawn out. But what sort of things draw me to it, I guess you could say, is just the fun nature of the product and the fact that it lights up and you tap it. It makes a reaction. I don't know if you've had a chance to look at that yet, but I rewatched the video, and if you tap it or hit it in a way, it'll react. And
I've got it sitting on my desk at home. It mainly just tells me the time, shows me the weather, but I interact with it every now and then. It's certainly a lot of fun when I do that.
It's a bit of a stress fidget thing, isn't it? Like when you get frustrated, you can just give it a good bash.
Yes. Yes. Well, we have spoken about a few of the features of it. But in general, how have you found it? Like how it works, its functionality?
As for me, I see it as a great novelty on a person's desk or on their bedside, as one of my other friend has placed on his bedside, and it's just a fun clock. It was a bit. I have lots of things in my room, and I think it was a bit crowded when I opened it up, and I was like, oh, it's that big.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a tiny little thing, and you're looking at it going, yeah, it's not going to fit in my room. But I was happy to give it away to two good friends, including you. So yeah, I was happy to do that, and that was my purpose for getting it.
Yeah, we'll be sure to put in the recording that you
mission accomplished. But I think the shortfalls with it lied in just the organization with the shipping and stuff. I mean, this is a small company. They're not huge. They're not they're not Apple, shall we say. So they don't have the warehouses to be able to construct all of this stuff very quickly, and it took people ages. I mean, if you just look at some of these comments coming across the screen now, you can see that not everyone was happy with the product, and they thought it was a scam. In fact, towards the end, I thought it was a scam until they actually sent me the tracking information, which was a bit misleading, and I was thinking, whoops, what am I receiving? But I think I was pleasantly surprised when it came and I was able to see two functioning products. And that, for me, kind of allayed all of my doubts and fears and worries about, is this a legitimate product and is it going to come to market? I mean, the LED quality on the technology is really cool. It looks like the Sphere from Las Vegas. Just showing a few pictures of the Sphere now, and how cool that was, and obviously how different it was for people in Las Vegas, being such a big place. I think it's really cool how they shrunk that down to miniature to be able to create this cool desk novelty.
And particularly with, slight tangent, but that's okay. Particularly with Mighty Supreme out in cinemas quite recently to this video going up on YouTube. As part of the marketing, Timothy Chalamet sat on top of the dome in Vegas to help market Mighty Supreme, which that was quite. It's been quite topical over the last month or so.
That's actually quite cool. So what did they do with that? Did they just have like digital ping pong balls?
Yeah, the whole sphere was orange, and it was the Mighty Supreme table tennis ball, and it's Timothy Chalamet sitting on top, just going, "Mighty Supreme is an American film," and he's basically just saying, "Go watch it in the cinemas." It was good fun. It was a cool video. So yeah, it's after just recently seeing Mighty Supreme and having a little mini sphere on my desk at home. I've named mine Vegas.
Yes.
So it's it was a cool. It's been a cool just little period with all of that. So since unboxing it and having a muck around with it just here, do you want to talk a bit about the general setup process and the linking with the app?
So the general setup process and linking with the app is fairly straightforward. I think you have to twist something behind it to get the Bluetooth thing working. Is that correct? Or
it's more like just make sure both your phone and the Obboto are on the same internet connection. It walks you through it very easily.
It did take a while to set up though. I mean, you did struggle there.
Yeah, I only struggled because I wasn't holding down the reset for long enough. But after I held that down for long enough, it all happened pretty quickly.
It all clicked and you were able to get it set up.
Yes, exactly.
I would definitely age range this novelty maybe 8, 9 and 10 probably would be a good age range novelty, but you could even go even younger with this thing, and I guess that's what the beauty of it is because it can sort of transcend any age group really.
Yeah, I guess. I was thinking more of an older age group just because of its organisational nature that it's been marketed as.
That's right.
And the fact that it has a meditation function.
But I think from what I've seen on the comments, I think a lot of parents bought into this idea for their young kids.
Mm-hmm.
It does look like you put it into a young kid's room and it would fit perfectly with it. But it is more for the older age market and just have something cool in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you've got a gaming setup and you're a content creator, you've got this in the camera all the time. It is a cool thing for the camera to look at and for fans to look at and say, "Oh, that's so cool. What is that?"
Yeah,
100%. It's like
And with it still being a very new product, fresh off Kickstarter, how do you see it gaining popularity? Do you think it's going to be a mainstay? What do you think?
I would say it's going to appear in stores like JB Hi-Fi. I would say that is going to come, but it might be a bit later down the track when more and more people get their hands on it, and that's only going to be a matter of time.
No, I agree. Should we have some overall thoughts, or is there anything else in particular that you want to chat about?
Overall thoughts for me is it's a great novelty. I have no qualms with it whatsoever. I would just like to see more features.
Yes. I largely agree. Like, I think it's a pretty cool idea to have like a little desk companion. It's got a few emojis, a few interactive features.
Does it make any sounds when you hit it, or not really?
The hitting it function is more to turn off the alarm. But no, it helps you through guided meditation. It's
how is it guided?
I haven't used that function yet, so I'm not completely sure. But I believe it just plays meditation music and lets you to your own devices. Pardon the pun. So yeah, overall, I'd give it like a solid. I'd say a solid 7 out of 10 for what it is, with room to improve.
I would say 7 out of 10 as well for a beginning product.
Yes.
I would have appreciated, like in the intro video, which you're just seeing across the screen now, I would have appreciated, just to react a bit more, because the intro video gave me, and I'm going to talk a bit about it, the intro video gave me the impression that it would do all of these little sound emotes and these cartoony things that you could just hit it or touch it and it would react, you know?
It does sense when you enter the room and it pops up with a little emoji, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't. I agree. Like that video makes it seem like it does a lot more than it actually does.
I would have preferred it to like have some cartoony noises or you know, little emotes or Looney Tunes type noises coming from it, and you know, be more of an interactive fidgety thing. Like a giant Tamagotchi. That was kind of what, when I looked at the intro video, and you can see it now, when I looked at the intro video I was thinking this thing was going to be a giant Tamagotchi type thing that you could hit or bump and it would react, and you know, it would not like it if you hit it too much, or it would like it enough if you did, and you know, it would just be a bit more of a fun thing. Anyway, that's probably what they were marketing it as, but I think now in its early stages, I think it's just a fancy clock. But that being said,
it'll get there.
It is a cool product, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with it going forward.
I've got nothing more to add. Do you want to wrap it up?
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for listening, and don't forget to game on, Kooy style.
Thanks for listening, guys. See ya.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Goodbye.